Render could go above $220 and I will tell you why. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Doug. In today's video I'm going to explain to you exactly how Render can actually go above $220 in the upcoming bull run. I will of course provide you enough information so you can actually believe me, and of course I am not going to talk too much and get straight into the point of this video. So the first topic I want to talk about today is Grayscale, which is basically the world's largest crypto asset manager. The reason why I want to talk about Grayscale is because they have been mentioning Render a lot lately. So the first example is from March 19th, where they made a post about tokens associated with AI technology, in which of course Render was mentioned because of its really nice year-to-date performance of 176%. So the reason why Grayscale is making these kinds of posts is because they actually want to get people hyped for AI coins and want to FOMO investors. So the second time Grayscale actually mentioned Render in a short period was on March 27th. So basically 8 days later, and this time there weren't really other AI coins in it. It was basically Grayscale's utility and services, and Render was one of them. And there was actually a very bullish thing in this full report about Render. Grayscale basically said that traditional capital requirements have led to market dominance by large corporative entities such as Amazon AWS for cloud computing or Google Cloud for data storage. So the next part of this is very bullish. So basically this gets expensive as market concentration can lead to restricted competition and growth in services. In crypto, however, tokens bootstrap independent service providers which break down the barrier of capital requirement. This in return allows for greater competition and pricing based on the network supply and demand. Examples include data storage Filecoin, Internet of Things Helium, and compute power Render. So on March 19th, Grayscale mentioned a lot of AI crypto tokens, and on March 27th, they only mentioned Render as compute power. So this is another very bullish indicator that there could actually be an ETF from the world's largest crypto asset manager, which includes Render, because Render is more and more getting mentioned in the AI category, but also in the utility and services category. Like, it just keeps continuing. Like, this is maybe the 6th or 7th post which actually Grayscale included Render in. So we're actually heading towards a possibility in which Grayscale files for an ETF which includes Render. So this is very, very bullish news, and I cannot wait until Grayscale actually mentions Render more often. So the second big thing I want to talk about in this video is basically Sora. For the people who don't know yet, Emad, one of the largest players in AI, actually joined the Render network last week. And one question he got asked on February 22nd was actually, can we create videos similar like Sora? In which Emad answered, given enough GPUs and good data, yes. For the people who don't know yet, Sora is basically a text-to-video model of OpenAI which can currently create videos up to 60 seconds, featuring highly detailed scenes, complex camera motion, and multiple characters with vibrant emotion. The video below shows it all. Like, basically what you can see, this basically looks like a cinematic videography, like how the people are moving, how the background is moving, how the camera is following. Like, it's looking very, very impressive. And again, Emad, basically the founder of StabilityAI, said he would need more GPUs. Then if we fast forward basically a month later on March 18th, he posted on a picture of Render CEO with himself that with the 1 million GPUs in the swarm of the Render network, he will accelerate open source AI at home and build better datasets, models, and systems to amplify creativity. So he's actually saying that he will will be using the 1 million GPUs. And a lot of people were actually saying that Sora is nowhere as big as ChatGPT, which currently actually costs more than 21 million per month in operating costs. But this was proven falsely after the Wall Street Journal interviewed the CTO of OpenAI, and just listen carefully to her answer.
To create these, you must be using a lot of computing power. Can you give me a sense of how much computing power to create something like that versus a ChatGPT response or a DALL-E image?
ChatGPT and DALL-E are optimized for the public to be using them, whereas Sora is really a research output. It's much, much more expensive. We don't know what it's going to look like exactly when we make it available eventually to the public.
So as you just heard, making videos like this on OpenAI Sora will be much, much more expensive than ChatGPT, and they even have no idea when they can actually introduce this to the public. So for the people saying that Sora isn't a big deal, Sora is a very, very big deal. And you might be wondering, well Doc, what does all this compute and all the compute hype have to do with the render token itself? Well, if you didn't know yet, the render token has a burning mechanism since November 2023. It's really easy. So the customer basically wants compute power. He has two options. He can pay it with render tokens, which will be burned immediately, or can pay it with fiat. This fiat will be used to buy the token and burn it. On the other side, of course, you have the GPU owners who provide GPU power for the network, and they will be paid out of a fixed amount of tokens every week. So with everything mentioned in this video, I can actually explain to you how I got to $220 from the thumbnail. But before I do this, if you want to buy render Bitcoin and over 1,000 cryptos while getting $30,000 in bonuses and rewards for just depositing and buying crypto as shown on screen, just go to the top of the description and click on the partner Bybit link. Once you're at the partner Bybit link, be sure to see my name and my code so you can get up to $30,000 in deposit rewards. So now let's explain everything we talked about today in numbers. So say that the monthly usage of the render network could be 42 million. This 42 million is based off the cost of ChatGPT, which is currently 21 million. I made it 42 million because OpenAI Sora will be much more expensive, like it was confirmed by the CTO of OpenAI. And every month they will distribute 200,000 tokens. These 200,000 tokens are actually from the official render network dashboard, in which is shown that every week there will be 47.5 thousand render tokens minted or distributed to node operators. I rounded it up to 200,000 to make it a little bit easier. So then with a render token of $11, this means that around $2.2 million in render tokens will be distributed every month. But the network usage with an OpenAI variant on StabilityAI could be 42 million. This means a net burn of almost $40 million or 3.9 million render tokens every single month. So to keep up with this kind of burn, render needs to be $220 to be even. And even then, it's not even high enough because this will be burnt off the supply available on decentralized exchanges. And the amount of available tokens on decentralized exchanges could be way less than the supply. Also, people shouldn't forget that the total render supply consists of only 30 million tokens, meaning 10% could be burned every single month. Some people are saying, well, Doc, I'm seeing 381 million, but people should not forget that the burning mechanism is on Solana and that the Solana render token has a circulating supply of only 39 million tokens, meaning that indeed 10% could be burned every month. And this actually could cause the biggest supply shock ever and could even pump render above $1,000 because the biggest holders are holding a lot, like 6 million tokens, 3 million tokens, and I'm pretty sure that their tokens are not available for liquidity pools on decentralized exchanges. And the best part of all of this is this doesn't even have to happen in a bull market. This could even happen in a bear market. Like, it doesn't really matter when StabilityAI uses render GPUs for their OpenAI Sora variant, because the GPU need will be there, the usage will be there, and the burning will be there. And this is why I'm always saying that render is actually a play for the upcoming 5 to 10 years, because there's going to be so much built on decentralized GPUs for AI that render could actually keep rallying even through the bear market. And that's also why I'm one of the biggest render maxis in the game, and I truly believe in the project. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Be sure to like if you did. Also, follow me on Twitter @TheRealDog to know when I post about crypto and render and many other bullish things. Also, click on the screen right now if you want to know what the best time is to buy render for maximizing crypto gains. Subscribe to my channel for more crypto content and YouTube. Until next time.